We are north of the border in Toronto, and the retractable roof is closed for comfort. Today, getaway day here in Cole Stewart gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Leading off the afternoon for Minnesota,
it is to pitch in today's game. This guy has a career ERA over 5. At times he can be good, and at times he can be really bad. It'll be interesting to see which guy shows up in this one here today.
And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon. Been a middling start to the season as they come in 2-3 over their first 5.
Yeah, Matty, hey, Dero, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. Dero, getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games.
Fastball, strike 3 called, and he's caught looking to begin the afternoon. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, Dero?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods, just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher uses their aggressiveness against them.
First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. 1 out, nobody on. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Liner toward right center, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third, the left fielder.
Digging in, Alex K. Swinging it well so far in this series. He's 3 for 9. First pitch on its way. In there, and it's 0-1.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And, hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike 1, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
A ball and a strike now. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summersgill, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know what, Dan? I'm always baffled when Eric Summersgill's behind the dish because he has a tendency to favor one side of the plate.
You know, that's one of the things I think pitchers get a little bit frustrated with the E-train at times. It's like, hey, if you're going to give me that inside quarter, give it to me, but don't keep moving the dish around on me all game.
Pulled toward right center field. Grichuk is in pursuit. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Ace Medina, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Leading up
you
for
always
Toronto,
like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
Batting second.
With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, I'm going to have to keep a close eye on Tyler Naquin. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
In there, strike 1. Biggio, a native Texan. He was a 5th-round pick back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Well, at the rate he's going to strike out 27 on 81 pitches. Not throw a single ball and toss a perfect game. Obviously, I'm kidding, but you can't start a game any better than this. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts, 6 pitches. This has the makings of a great outing already. Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
A little two-out lightning right there
Batting
in the
fourth.
first inning. Let's see if the
The
cleanup
first baseman.
hitter's got anything in store.
Boy, what looked like such an easy, promising, easy inning for the pitcher. Now he has to deal with the Thunder, the cleanup hitter coming up.
Luke Voigt started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. Guerrero is off at first with 2 away. Into right field, that's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, maybe
Batting
we have
fifth.
something brewing right
The
here.
right
That
fielder.
has to be the case. When you're facing an elite level A starter, numero uno, you have to find a way to get to him. Any chance you get, maybe this is their opportunity early.
Looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Blue Jays leave a pair. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Here's Miguel Sano. He's picked
Leading
up
off for
3
the
hits
Twins,
in the series and
the
driven
first
in
baseman,
4 along the way.
Miguel Sano.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike. Today's ball game provides the Twins with a chance to end the series on a really high note, of course. A win will complete the sweep.
One of the toughest things to do at this level is to win on the road. With the win today, this would be a sweep of a road series.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Line toward right center. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Batting fifth.
So the
right
base is
fielder.
empty here with 1
Max
away. And that'll
Kepler.
bring up the outfielder Max Kepler. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
A strike, and it's 2-1.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Now the 2-1. Taken, strike 2. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. No score here as we play inning number 2. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. Stepping in, Brent Rooker. And if you remember, he took home a Silver Slugger Award for AL outfielders a year ago. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
To his left, Bichette throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Twins are set down 1-2-3. Now at the plate, number 13.
Leading up
get
for
his first shot
Toronto,
with the bat here.
the left fielder, Lourdes.
Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1. Good pitch there, called a strike on the inside corner. And a swing as the bat goes flying toward the third base dugout, but it looks like everybody was able to duck for cover. And he pops him up back behind second base. Arias backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Hey guys, let's take a look at the Twins on defense.
The center fielder.
And folks, today I'm locking in on outfielder Max Kepler. I think he's just starting to scratch the surface. Bit off a couple of years trying to learn his craft a little bit. The bat's coming along. The defense has always been there. Super accurate arm, real sure-handed in the outfield.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he got him.
Batting eight.
So that'll bring in
the designated
Teoscar
hitter.
Hernandez. He's got for his first 6 at-bats in the series so far. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he stays alive as this is grounded foul. Ready with another 0-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. We'll move to the third with no score. So digging in now, Eugene Solari. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
The windup and the 0-1. A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting eight, the third baseman.
Striding in, Royce Lewis. And he's really swinging a hot bat in the series, to say the least. 10 RBIs on 4 base hits. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. It's
well, if you're going to get your first hit of the game, you might as well do it with a bang. He thought he could squeeze one past him, but he thought wrong.
Batting ninth.
Stepping in now, Christian Pacheco.
As
he lifts it in the air to right field. Naquin's under it, and that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 2, second baseman.
Stepping into the box, Luis Arias. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see.
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. The relay throw.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. Hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A leap, but this is out of reach and off the wall. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead. And he is in there with an RBI triple.
Now batting.
And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. At the plate, Alex K. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
The 1-0 home. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Naquin's under it. And the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Twins are out in front, 2-0. Now in the box, Reese McGuire.
Leading up for Toronto,
home half of inning number 3.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Base hit, line drive into the corner.
Dan, you have to love it when your defense picks you up right there, keeping him at first base.
Boy,
the batter, number 11.
Like extra bases written all over it. Great job by the left fielder to get to that ball and get the ball back in, keeping that to a single.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. To second for 1. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
The batter, number 8.
Kind of a high degree of
second baseman
play that time.
Kevin.
You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back. Into the box now, Kevin Biggio, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Now a throw over to first, runner back safely. Bichette leads off first with 1 away. And that's off the plate and high. 2-0 now. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
And that's taken for a strike on the inside corner. 2-1. Now the 2-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. The next twin up, Miguel Sano comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. A 2-ball, 1-strike count to the Twins' first baseman.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed. A full count now.
We got a full count.
Tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now
I thought this might happen based on how close that play was. They're looking at the replay in order to make a decision on challenging the out call on the field.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays. And looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell for sure. Going to be interesting to see what they decide to do here.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on
this play. Ladies and gentlemen, the Twins are challenging the
previous play. All right, we'll take one last look at it here. The question is there enough video evidence to change the call to safe? And wow, from that look at it, I think he did meet that throw. This challenge might work out for him.
The decision appears to have been made, and the runner is safe, so the call is overturned. Good challenge there, and they'll maintain the right to do so again later in the game if needed.
At first base has been overturned, and the batter ruled safe.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. He pulls this one into right. But he'll close fast out there as he puts it away chest high, and the runner will be forced to head back to first.
The batter, number 5.
Next will be the designated hitter, Brent Rucker. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Richard moves over, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The catch.
So coming to the plate, Eugene Solari, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this is going to find the seam as it scoots through on the carpet for extra bases. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. But this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one-hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI 2-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
In now, Royce Lewis. Line toward the alley in left center, and that's into the gap and should be extra bases. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second, and he will pull into second with an RBI double.
The center fielder, Christian Pacheco.
Standing in now, Christian Pacheco. He grounds it sharply to third. Throw on the board takes care of him, and the inning is over. Next to bat for Toronto, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
The third baseman.
He singled his last time up.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And there's out number 1.
Now batting, first baseman.
Stepping up now, Luke Voigt. A base hit in his first trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
0-1.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Calling for it, Kay. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The right fielder, number 30.
2 are gone now in the Blue Jays half of the 4th. And into bat next, it'll be Tyler Naquin. And that's in there for strike 1. Naquin, 30 years of age. He was selected in the first round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Ready for another shot now.
Leading off to the swing.
Arias.
The second baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball one. Fouled off. The 1-1 home is taken for ball two. And he popped him up, but this will land untouched. Grounded back up the middle, played on the backhand, and the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
The batter, number 11, shortstop.
Digging in and looking for more, Jorge Polanco, the reigning batting champion in the American League. First pitch coming, here it is. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Biggio is there, and that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, the left fielder,
stepping in and ready for another shot. Alex K. First pitch on its way. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Grichuk has a beat on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Down go. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Leading up for Toronto.
Thank you, Heidi.
The left fielder.
Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
Drilled down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the fifth the same way he ended the fourth, with a punch out, 1 away. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
The center fielder.
Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Pacheco is there, 2 gone.
The batter, the designated hitter.
Now to the plate, Oscar Hernandez. He's 0-for-1 thus far. And he gets ahead 0-1. Hernandez playing here in his age 29 season. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Yamaguchi will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Number 19.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Miguel Sano. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First pitch of the at-bat to short. Bichette takes it in. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, the right fielder, Max.
Settling in now, Max Kepler. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Striding forward now is the DH, Brent Rucker. First delivery to him on the way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Now a throw over. Runners back. Kepler, base runner at first with 1 out. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting, catcher, Eugene Solari.
Now at the plate, Eugene Solari, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Yeah, Dan, he's got to feel pretty good about that. Not only did he have a great AB, first pitch hacking, but he smoked that ball to mix in a ribby knock.
Boy, he did. He must have had a pretty good plan of attack walking into that batter's box, and he had an idea of the pitch that he was going to get. And boy, he sure turned it loose and buggy whipped that one.
Royce Lewis will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Now batting.
Up next for Minnesota, Christian Pacheco.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get a triple.
Yeah, that you said it, D-Row. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it. And he's going to at least get one more at in this one.
Riding in once again, Luis Arias. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Fastball well outside. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. set, and the 2-1 pitch. This could be trouble now. It's 3-1.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
3-2, full count. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Jorge.
Digging in, Jorge Polanco. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. Lewis on third. Pacheco on second. Arias at first. 2 out in the inning. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Swing and a liner. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. He pulls into third safely as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
Now batting.
Man, if I was on the mound, I would not let this guy hurt me. He's been tearing the cover off the ball the entire series, and he drives 2 more in right here.
He is definitely a man on a mission, and he's making a huge impact. Stepping in now, Alex K. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. And the runners will stay put here on ball 1. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends. Ready now, Reese McGuire. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game, but this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
That's a ball.
And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
The windup and the 0-1. Rising fastball, and it catches the zone for a strike.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
2 up, 2 down on strikes.
The batter, number 8.
He looks really
second
sharp
baseman,
guys.
Now with the plate, Kevin Biggio. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
No balls and a strike to count. And he fouls this one off. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They're on the short end of an 8-9. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters, from their approach to their swings to the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Elvis Lucero comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Lucero.
So striding in, Miguel Sano.
Off of Minnesota, the first baseman, Miguel Sano.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Two balls and no strikes to Miguel Sano. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And this is poured in at the letters. 2-1 now.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Oh, he breaks out the hook there. Good for strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Hit hard right back up the middle, and he's got a leadoff single.
Hey, sometimes you get lucky right there. Looked like a 3-2 pitch out of his zone. Could have got on base via the walk, but he wanted a knock instead.
Kepler.
Into the box, Max Kepler, as he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Pitch is popped up. Guerrero moving to his left, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 5, designated hitter,
standing in, Brent
Rucker.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit high and deep out to left field. See you later. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Second home run early in the year as they just continue to pour it on here.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
The relay. But he is in there with a triple.
Yeah, first a home run and then a triple. And if the pattern holds, the next hitter will rope a double to bring another run home here. We shall see.
In now, Royce Lewis. He swings and sends it on a line to right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
I'll tell you, they're posting video game numbers here. I mean, that's their 11th run of the game, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. Just an absolute onslaught from this offense.
First pitch on its way.
0-1. This is a tough spot here to turn 2 off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively, to make sure you get at least 1 out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that. And if you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get 1 out in a spot like this.
But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Luis Arias.
Digging in once again, Luis Arias. First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So, personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in play.
Here it comes on 0-2. And this one gets away. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. The 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Grichuk has it in his sights, and that retires the side. Ready once again, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the
third
side
baseman,
last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Country boy Travis is into the game as well, as he's the new first baseman.
Your attention, please.
Jeffers is also into the ball game, as he'll likely go the rest of the way behind the plate. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
We're moving along late into this one, and it's no surprise this guy continues to pitch well. Over 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you're doing that, you really put the hitters on the defensive.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Popped him up. Jeffers over to his right. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, first baseman.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Luke Voigt. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
So he ran the fastball by
the
him
right
for the
fielder,
punch
number
out.
30.
Voigt becomes
Tyler.
the second out of the bottom of the 7th. Fastball in there for a called strike. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
What good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
The 1-2 is a ball down and away.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get it.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Blue Jays go down in order. They trail in this one 11.
Your attention, please.
Enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 40, Heath.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jorge Polanco. He's tripled and doubled in 4 trips in the ball game. Now the pitch. On to the 8th now, as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. Called strike at the knees, 1-1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power, you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on it.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
He pops him up. toward the left side of the infield. And there's the first out.
The left fielder, number 9.
Stepping in, TJ. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Here comes the first pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Naquin looks up. It's in!
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
Standing in now, country boy Travis Biggio fields it cleanly, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Digging in now, Max Kepler. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First offering on its way. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Digging in, number 13. He leads off there half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound.
Oh, meanwhile, how about that for a play? Laying out to take away a hit.
Now batting, center fielder, Randall Grichuk.
Here's Randall Grichuk. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, it ain't over till it's over. Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And it certainly would be a big morale boost to a team if they're able to complete a sweep like this one on the road in hostile territory.
They might even change their nickname for this team to the Road Warriors. A sweep is looking pretty good as they're leading this one again late in the ballgame.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Randall Grichuk goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half.
Teoscar Hernandez.
Ready for another chance? Teoscar Hernandez. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. No balls and 1 strike. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. Just about given up for dead. It's 12-0. Ready to take his hacks again. Brent
leading off for the
Twins. He'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Set to deal on 2-2. Grounded weakly to the left. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting,
standing in, Ryan Jeffers. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit the other way out toward right field. Naquin's on his horse. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out.
the third baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Royce Lewis. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High in the air down the right field line. And he will get there to make the running play, and that... So striding forward now, Reese McGuire. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. The next 0-2 is at the knees and called strike 3. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Bo Bichette, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. The windup and the 0-1. And they go away here. It's a called strike, 0-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat
now
off his shoulder right there. And he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Nope,
1-1.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Now a swing and a fly ball, and this should do it. And that is going to wrap things up as the catch is made, and the Twins go on the road and sweep their rivals. 12-0, the rather convincing shutout final score. The Twins played in an even dozen runs to come out on top today. Ace Medina earns the win, his second, and recording 16 strikeouts along the way. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.